Peace, love, wellness, greatness, and success. Like I said before in the previous videos, hopefully you're manifesting what it is that you need to manifest in order to come out of this situation that we're in, pandemic-wise, a better you, a more efficient you, a more effective you. Many of us are not preparing today to be our best for tomorrow in spite of our conditions. We have to prepare today as if tomorrow is going to be our greatest day, which it is going to be our greatest day. We have to make it our greatest day. Now, this doesn't mean that individuals are not dealing with stress. This doesn't mean that individuals are not dealing with situations that can break an individual in two. But at the end of the day, when we master the thought process of the mind, we understand that we can deal with anything on the mental and emotional level. Physically, you can be killed, no doubt about it. You can be maimed, you can be destroyed. Mentally and emotionally, you can be under those same conditions, but you can overcome the mental and emotional pain more so that you can the physical pain. And this is what we need to deal with. We need to deal with the mental and emotional pain and overcoming that in order so that we can move forward and become more efficient, more productive, and more creative, not depending on others to provide for us what we can provide for ourselves as individuals, collectively, banding together to be able to do and produce things that are going to allow us to enjoy the beauty that life has to offer. We can no longer depend on others to do what it is that we need to do for self. It's clear as day. Now, the country has shut down. Many of us are dealing with being locked in or quarantined in place. Many of you guys are. And I understand what it is that you're doing. And I understand why this situation has evolved into this. But at the end of the day as well, fear, anxiety, uncertainty can destroy the health of the body as well. So if you're in fear and you're working out of anger, or you're working out of depression, or you're dealing with all thoughts of uncertainty, then you are basically destroying the immune system and your health and the longevity of your life. You're gonna produce disease, whether it's from overeating or overstressing. Stressing probably is the most damaging, insidious way that the body is destroyed by ourselves. Not just the improper nutrition. Therefore, we have to move in a direction to understand that we must be able to deal with stress effectively. Now, again, stress will come to your door, especially if you've been put out of business. The bills are due. They're not doing away with the rent in North Carolina, so individuals having to find out how to pay for the rent, food, etc., and just the loss of independence, loss of autonomy. All these things are detrimental to the mind because many of us have been used to being able to escape, to never have to deal with the reality of the self. And dealing with the reality of the self can become very painful. So many of us escape into different things like we talk about all the time: sex, drugs, anger, envy, jealousy, TV, music. Not necessarily the good music. And when I say good music, I'm not saying that there's necessarily a bad music, but there's music that doesn't produce within the body the frequencies that are going to be elevating, produces frequencies within the body that are lowering. These frequencies tend to instigate the lower sexual frequencies, vibes, and centers of the body. You understand what I'm saying? Everything that is in the physical. We want to deal with things that are more on a mental, spiritual consciousness level when it comes to overcoming the struggles that we are struggling with. It can be done. We can produce it. We can handle it. We can deal with it. We can make things happen. You understand what I'm saying? Anyone who's working with a team is going to always be more powerful than an individual working alone. However, The individual must be as powerful as the team in order to not be dependent on the team or anybody else. You feel what I'm saying? So at the end, let's make these things work in a way that will produce the things that we need to produce. Let's build the mental, emotional, and consciousness aspect of our beings. Let's learn and understand that we are energy, that we are vibrating creatures, that we do carry and send out frequencies of information, and we entangle ourselves in frequencies of information being sent out via others' energy and vibration. Therefore, we need to guard our energies. We need to guard that which we allow into our spirit that can influence the body, the mind, and the emotion. Sending you peace and love. Peace.